When you first log in after you've joined SOACT, the first thing you'll see is 3 windows in 3-column format. If you want to change the column format, if you have a big monitor generally, you can switch up in the upper right-hand corner to 4-column. For our purposes, we'll go with 2-column. What you'll see is that each of these windows have a menu at the top with conversations, people, groups, web, news, alerts, press, media, profile, and preferences. Let's start by looking at conversations. Conversation combines chat, text, and email. And you can click all these windows can become conversations. We'll get more into that later. Or all of them can be people windows where you search for people. Or you can look at groups in each window. When you look at groups, you can open one group, and then you can open another group. In other words, each window is capable of being all of these things. I can look at my media drive, which is where we store files, or press, where I send out press releases. And here's my profile. If I want to edit my profile, I'll do that in Preferences. And lastly, I can do web search and news search. And I can do the same in all these windows. Why would I want to do that? Maybe I want to do 3 different web searches and compare the results all at the same time. Maybe I want to have 3 different conversations, or study 3 different groups, or work in the media drive to transfer files back and forth or into conversations. So there are numerous applications. Let's take a quick review. When you look around, you'll see a printer. It says print. When you scroll over, you'll see a little blue button. Go back. Edit. This allows me to change colors. I want to change the colors just to give you a contrasting viewpoint and show you how that looks. Then I'll close that window. Let's change another one to show you some more contrast. And then I'll close that window. Now this becomes a little bit of the personality of the windows that I work in every day. Up here I can set the background color to be a different color, and that helps as well, or I can upload an image. There's many other things we can do, but you'll notice that when we scroll over, a little blue window pops up, and that little blue window tells us what is going on there. When I look at a file, it tells me what I can do with the file. When I'm in groups, if I scroll over a group, it will give me a summary of the group. This can be very helpful. So then if I like that group, I can click on it. So as you go through, scroll over things, there's a box called Clone, which duplicates windows. There's a question mark, which gives me a help file. And there's a minimize box, which allows me to minimize boxes. And lastly, a delete box, which allows me to delete specific windows or boxes, as we sometimes call them. Here's that clone feature. So when you get in, set this up, set up your personality, set up your colors, and then in future tutorials, we'll tell you how to use all the windows.